Chosen ones, where you are. Chosen ones back with another powerful and productive video, right? Great. Your enemies and haters are mad at you right now because they can't get into your frame. Oh, yes, they can't get into your frame. And because of this, they are so mad right now, chosen one, as I'm telling you, right? Chosen one. You see, if you are a chosen one, let me put it this way, there is some sort of protection that is on you. There is an unusual protection on chosen ones. Oh, yes, chosen one, you might not be aware of this, but I'm going to tell you in this video. That is why you need to watch the entire video, chosen one, right? Great. You see, you know, flame, right? Great. So, like a picture that has been framed, right? Great. What happens? There is this sort of protection around the edges so that the picture will not get easily damaged or destroyed or something, right? Great. As a chosen one, that is the same way there is this sort of God's protection on you that protects you, and because of that, enemies, haters cannot get access to you. And for them to get access to you, it means God must allow it. If God doesn't allow it to happen, it's never going to happen to you. I'm telling you, chosen one. If God doesn't permit it to happen, it is not going to happen. God has this kind of protection for his chosen ones since ages. Since ages, there is this sort of protection around God's chosen one. Right? Great. So if you are a chosen one, and maybe you're going through some difficulties, some hardship right now, let's say you're going through some sickness, some disease, some sort of affliction, some sort of, poverty, all right? Don't think that situation is your final destination. No. You see, sometimes God allows such things to happen to you in order to keep you in his frame, right? In his frame. He allows it to happen to you so that you will always keep on praying. You will always keep on drawing more closer to him. I'm telling you. And sometimes the challenges, the situations, the poverty, the sickness, the disease that comes our way are the things that draws us closer to God, right? So that we get his protection all the time. So you are going through some sort of sickness, you're facing some addiction right now, and you feel like you've been praying about it, you've been fasting about it, and it is not going. God knows that it is that thing that is going to preserve you. It is that thing that is going to make you to be drawing more closer to him. It is that poverty that will make you to keep on fasting, to keep on praying, to keep on working hard, to keep on doing your best, to make it in life, to keep on putting him first. Right? God knows that is why such things are happening. You are going through such situation. He knows that if maybe all is well with you, all is well to do with you, that would take you out of that frame. And God doesn't want you to go out of such a frame of protection that is upon your life. You may try, sometimes things will happen that it will happen as if it want to take you out of that frame. But God will bring you back into it. He knows how to bring you back into it. He knows how to bring you back into it. So situations, challenges, sickness, disease, affliction can, bring you back to it. I'm telling you, sometimes when you are being blessed and that blessing is taking you out, God in his own wisdom, his ways are beyond our ways, his thoughts are beyond our thought, his doing are beyond our doing. So he knows what to do for you to face some sort of lack, some sort of deprivation, so that you will be humble, you will be on your knees, and get back into that frame of protection on your life. All right? So whatever that is happening, chosen one, there is the protection of the Lord in your life. There is a protection on your life. Oh, yes, chosen one. There is. I'm telling you. And sometimes, not even the enemy trying to, enter and can't, but sometimes the most difficult things we go through is facing our own self. Yes, sometimes you will nest so much wrong stuff inside of you and you want to explode, but because of this frame that surrounds you, that protects you, will make you not to behave out of character. All right? And it will help you stay humble. I'm telling you, chosen one. If whatever situation that you are going through makes you draw closer to God the more, makes you keep praying to God the more, you are winning. I'm telling you, you are winning. There is no real evil in it. It is God that has permitted it. It is God that has allowed it. Yes, because God knows He's going to help in your salvation, in your redemption, in your healing, in your deliverance. God knows, right? He knows everything about you. We are in His palm, and His palm is what is protecting us. It's a flame that is protecting us. All right? Yes, and we are in it. He's the creator of the entire universe and everything in it. He is God all by Himself. There is nothing He cannot do, right? So that is God for you, protecting you. There was this man who, was not being treated well at his workplace, and this man was so angry, was annoyed, and he slept at night and was planning what to do, what to actually do, what to go tell the boss his mind, so that if he's fired, he's gonna be fired. It's like he has taken so much now, so he wants to explode. So when he was sleeping, he was nesting so much stuff, what he's going to tell his boss the next day. Then, he plans so many things in his mind. He was rehearsing stuff in his mind just to tell his boss his mind and be free. So the D-Day came and he went to the job. He didn't even knock at his boss' door, office door. He just entered. And as he entered, he didn't even greet, and he was like, can I have you some coffee? You see, like, as he entered the room, he lost everything, the plans, the things he planned to tell the boss. Everything got lost in his mind. He couldn't remember anything to tell the boss. You see, this is a typical example of a frame of protection. God doesn't want him to act out of character, because God knows that he needs that job for some time, for some years to come. Oh yes, he needs that job to pay his bills, to pay his stuff. He needs it for some time, because God knows that that is not the right time for you to do this, to lose this job. What are you going to eat? What are you going to feed your family with? What are you going to use to pay your bills? So there is this kind of stillness that filled his heart and cooled him and make him poised, peaceful, serene, calm. And that is a frame of protection. I'm telling you, chosen one, how many times have you planned to tell your husband your mind, but you feel this kind of fresh coldness, stillness inside of you? And that is what is preserving that marriage up to now. I'm telling you, chosen one. Oh, yes. How many times do you plan to tell your wife your mind that, oh, you this thing you're doing, oh, I cannot stay with you anymore. But you plan the things, but before you know, you get close to the person and you feel this kind of stillness inside of you. That is a sort of frame of protection to protect that marriage. I'm telling you, everybody has it. Your children has it. They have their own frame of protection around them. Right? They've been enclosed by the power of God. You also been enclosed by the power of God. Everybody is being enclosed. Every chosen one. Under the sound of my voice, you are being enclosed by the power of God. There is this sort of protection upon your life. And you need to be grateful. You need to be thanking God for this kind of protection that is on your life as a chosen one. Oh yes, I'm telling you, because it keeps saving us from so many things, from so many errors, from so many mistakes, from so many things that would have endangered our life. Sometimes you'll be driving and, somebody will cross you carelessly. You plan to tell the person your mind, but you look to the person in the eyes, and instead of retaliating with anger, with words that are gonna hurt, what do? You rather wave and smile and go away. Right? That is it. You see, that is the power of God. That is the frame of protection on your life as a chosen one. Yes, it protects you and it protects others. It is not to endanger your life or endanger the life of somebody. Yes, how many times do you want to tell the people that offended you, that lied against you, that are not treating you well, and you would just want to tell them your mind, but you feel this stillness within you, and you say, okay, silence is golden. Silence is more powerful. My silence cannot be misquoted. All right, I rather choose silence over speech. How many times? Right? That is a frame of protection upon your life, chosen one. So God is with you. God got you. He's with you in everything. I'm telling you. He's with you. God is with you in everything, chosen one. He will continue to protect you, to guide you, to lead you, to see you through. He's God all by himself. Right? That's it. So never ever think that, oh, God doesn't love you. God is not with you. He's with you. He's protecting you all the time. Just look at the examples that I've set. That is a proof that God is with his chosen one. God is with us. God is protecting us. God is covering us up. He's sheltering us. All right? And no evil that he has not permit will happen to us. Remember Job. Right? The devil, Satan, has to have a dialogue with God. Right? God asks Satan, where have you been? Satan said, I've been to the earth to and fro, been walking here and there, and there is no man that is righteous. And God asked him, have you tried my son Job? And Satan said this. He said, how can you you have a hedge of protection. That was the word. Hedge of protection around him. Right? That's it. So there is this sort of hedge of protection. That is a frame of protection around you. And before something happens to you, God has to allow it, permit it. So that is why whatever situation you are going through, you have to, be quiet about it. You don't have to be complaining, be murmuring if you don't understand it. That is why whether you understand it or you don't understand it, thanks be to God. It's comfortable, it is not comfortable, thanks be to God. It is raining, the storm is over, thanks be to God. life is happening against you, it's happening for you, thanks be to God. Whatever the outcome may be, thanks be to God. Right? That's it. Because God is in charge of your life, of my life, and of everybody's life. He's in charge, taking care of us, protecting us. He never says goodbye. He has his protection around us. So, let me ask you this question. What if what you are going through is God that allows it, and you are so bitter about it? You need to ask for the mercy of God and tell God, God, I'm sorry. And thank you for your hedge of protection around me. Thank you for protecting me. All this while, I didn't know that you are with me, protecting me. Thank you, Father. God is protecting you. He's indeed protecting you, chosen one. He has his protection on you. And no evil will take you out. I'm telling you, when it seems as if it's going to take you out, he knows what to do to bring you back in. And sometimes when God brings us back in, it feels uncomfortable for us. It feels uncomfortable for us, but it is to preserve us for extraordinary service, for a better future, for a better tomorrow. And that is why. That's it, chosen one. That's it. Right? Thank you so much, chosen ones. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. I'm out for now. Peace.